Hello YouTube, welcome to Boomer Mafia. This is a short video on the installation of the Spiker Engineering hood struts on my 2014 Toyota Tacoma. It's not a full installation video, it's more about talking about the product a little bit and some of the things that I learned during the installation. Hopefully they'll help you out. The first thing obviously is having an adjustable prop rod. This is for a golf bag. When I travel, you can take that to protect your golf bag. This one has little notches here. It makes it pretty easy to adjust the height so that you place it at the correct position or the position that you like to have the hood at, right? So you don't have to have a broomstick or something like that. That allowed me to place this adjustment over here right ahead of this notch in the sheet metal. So that worked out pretty good for me. I'm pretty happy with the height. Just can reach it with the tip of my finger so I can bring it down, no problem. The other thing, if you have a pneumatic riveter, they make this installation really simple because these rivets are tough. These are, I believe they're aviation rivets. They just painted in black, but and the reason I think that is because the instructions tell you to use a 3/16 drill bit and then elongate it. Well, that kind of tells you that it's undersized for a number 10 drill bit. This is a number 10 drill bit, and it happens to fit this rivets pretty well, you know, so at least that's my assumption. I'm not going to break out the calipers to test that theory, but certainly when I did the 3/16 hole and then you have to elongate, that's just not a good thing, right? To try to make this rivet fit, I switched to this drill bit, makes a perfect hole, not a big deal, and it fits perfectly. Also, I'm using a deburring tool, not necessary, but this little deburring tool, when you put it inside the hole like that, you'll be able to deburr the outside with this edge and the inside with this little edge that it has right there at the end of that bowl. And that will prevent any metal shavings from getting trapped when the rivet gets squeezed. Not a big deal, but it helps to be clean with your cuts, right? The other one is obviously a sharp knife that you need to remove some of the seam sealer. Don't be too aggressive with it. You just need to trim a little bit. And the reason I say that is because this end over here sticks out about 1/16 of an inch. So that's not going to sit flush with the sheet metal. So you just need to trim enough seam sealer just to clear in case it's more than the thickness of this machined end over here. And the top's not a big deal. You can just remove enough of it so it sits flush. You know, it doesn't have to be perfectly flush with the metal, but just enough so it's not sitting at an angle or something like that. Other than that, the installation is pretty simple, very straightforward. Just follow the instructions, not a big deal. I will close this video once the installation is finished, and I'll show you how it works, for at least in my end, for my installation. And here's the installation of the hood strut. This one is really not very hard to do. Put a piece of tape, get the strut to where it's supposed to go, mark it, then punch a couple of pilot holes. Then I'm gonna use a very small drill bit here to get the holes started. That's a little pilot hole. And here's the number 10 drill bit with the pilot hole. It's gonna sit pretty nice. There's one. There's two. Just get rid of the tape. Now, here comes the deburring tool. It's kind of deburr it a little bit. That's that. Follow that with a little touch of paint. 2. Let's keep it nice. I don't have a clay hose, otherwise I would use a clay hose here. There's the first one. I'm just gonna put the other rivet there so that it stays lined up. Here we go. This one. If I can find the pinhole. There's 2. They can all shoot in the back. And that's pretty much, that's all there is to it. Nice job. That's the moment of truth. Let's just bring this down. And make sure everything looks good. Both ends, it's gonna close, no problem. And that's the hood closed. Now I'm gonna have to go open it up. Let's go do that here. Oh, wrong side. I can't fit through the garage door. There we go. That's how it's supposed to work out anyways. Now, it's nice, it pops it right up. And just find it. And up she goes. Done. Consider the job well done.